The secret of life is to fall 7 times and to get up 8 times. The simple things are also the most extraordinary things, and only the wise can see them. Life has a way of testing a person's will, either by having nothing happen at all or by having everything happen at once. It's the possibility of having a dream come true that makes life interesting. Life is too short or too long for me to allow myself the luxury of living it so badly. One day you will wake up, and there won't be any more time to do the things you've always wanted. Do it now. Waiting is painful. Forgetting is painful. But not knowing which to do is the worst kind of suffering. You are what you believe yourself to be. Don't waste your time with explanations. People only hear what they want to hear. Never explain. Your friends won't need it. And haters will continue to hate because they also hate themselves. A life without a cause is a life without effect. Accept what life offers you and try to drink from every cup. All wines should be tasted. Some should only be sipped, but with others, drink the whole bottle. When I had nothing to lose, I had everything. When I stopped being who I am, I found myself. Everyone seems to have a clear idea of how other people should lead their lives, but none about his or her own. When we least expect it, life sets us a challenge to test our courage and willingness to change. Such a moment, there is no point in pretending that nothing has happened or in saying that we are not yet ready. The challenge will not wait. Life does not look back. A week is more than enough time for us to decide whether or not to accept our destiny. People want to change everything and, at the same time, want it all to remain the same. Life always waits for some crisis to occur before revealing itself at its most brilliant. No matter what he does, every person on earth plays a central role in the history of the world, and normally he doesn't know it. We can never judge the lives of others because each person knows only their own pain and renunciation. It's one thing to feel that you are on the right path, but it's another to think that yours is the only path. Tears are words that need to be written. No one can lie. No one can hide anything when he looks directly into someone's eyes. Nothing in the world is ever completely wrong. Even a stopped clock is. You're always learning. The problem is you stop and think you understand the world. This is not correct. Moving. You never reach the point where none of us knows what might happen, even the next. Still, we go forward because we trust, because we have faith. Intuition is really a sudden immersion of the soul into the universal current of life. We are travelers on a cosmic journey, stardust, swirling and dancing in the eddies and whirlpools of infinity. Life is eternal. We have stopped for a moment to encounter each other, to meet, to love, to share. This is a precious moment. It is a little parenthesis in eternity. When someone makes a decision, he is really diving into a strong current that will carry him to places he had never dreamed of when he first made the decision. Your eyes show the strength of your soul. Men think more about returning home than about leaving. God only rarely reveals the future. When he does so, it is for one reason. It's a future that was written so as to be altered. This lie. It's this. In our lives, we lose control of what's happening to us. Controlled by fate. If you're brave enough, life will reward you with a new hello. It is an untamed force. When we try to control it, when we try to imprison it, it enslaves us. When we try to be lost and confused, the love that can demonstrate its fragility. Loved because one is loved. No reason. Keeping passion at bay or surrendering blind. Which of these two attitudes is the least destructive? I don't know. We always strive to become better than we are. And that love never keeps a man. If he abandons that pursuit, it's because it wasn't a true love that speaks the language of the world. Anyone being loved in return is wasting their time. Ignored becomes a curse. The moment we begin, love begins to seek us and to save us. In real life, love has to be possible. Turned right away. Love can only survive when the hope exists that you will be able to win over the person you desire. Love is a trap. When it appears, we see only its light, not its shadows. So, I love you because the entire universe conspired to help me find you. There is only one thing that makes a dream impossible to achieve: the fear of failure. We must never stop dreaming. Dreams provide nourishment for the soul, just as a meal does for the body. People are capable, at any time in their lives, of doing what they dream of. The two hardest tests on the spiritual road are the patience to wait for the right moment and the courage not to be disappointed with what we encounter. I can choose either to be a victim of the world or an adventurer in search of treasure. It's all a question of how I view my life. If you want to see a rainbow, you have to learn to see the rain.